Hello, hello everyone. Guess what just got in my mailbox? I have 3 RH catalogs. And I am excited because I used a lot of these in my glue book volume 1 and I absolutely love the images and pages of this catalog, and I'll show you why. And these catalogs are free online, so if you look up RH catalog, you can request them yourselves. And I'm going to show you when I'm flip through and give you some examples of why I love this catalog so much and why you should like this catalog. Okay, so this is for people who haven't really seen and noticed in my glue book 1. I've used large spreads from the RH catalog, and I'm going to show you some examples. So these 2 pages, the image is from the main background image are from the RH catalog. The reason why I love working with the RH catalog is the images, the pages are huge. They're about this size, maybe bigger than my big sketchbook. So this is another 2-page spread. And then these 2 pages are from that as well. They're bigger than my sketchbook, so it allows me to fill a whole page background and then work off of that. And they also have very interesting texture. They have close-up fibers. They have pillows, fabrics, different things like that, metal stuff. They have close-ups, and it's distorted in a way that, because they're extreme close-ups, it allows for a great background. And it adds a lot of interest into my collage, so I love using RH catalogs. And for those who haven't seen my amazing large flip through of this big book here, look how thick that is. I will be linking this at the end of this video. So shall we open them and take a look inside? I don't want to cut the actual book. I think that one worked. And I did cut the book a little, but it's alright. It's just a cover. And sorry for ahead of time for shaking this. I am filming one-handed, and unfortunately, I have to get a replacement rig. My rig is just not as strong. It's very flimsy, so it shakes. So unfortunately, I will be doing things a lot one-handed unless I find a place to get a rig for my phone. Come on. So this is a big one, so let's just put these aside for now. This is the main catalog. The other one is a teen version, and I'm not quite sure what this one is. It might be a kid's one, because they do separate catalogs for those age ranges. This is basically a I guess home interior type design catalog. So they always have a lot of interesting images, and that's mostly because they're trying to sell their design and their room layouts. So they have art in the background, they have like different types of statues, lovely fixtures, that kind of stuff. So sometimes even if they're not showing the close-ups, like this page right here, like that might be interesting, or something like that. But then you get the occasional close-up here. When they do the close-ups, you can use that page. I mean, this is not the best example, but you can use that page as a background because it's a extreme close-up. You can't always tell what it is, and if you can, it's all right. You can still work with it. This is just like a lovely, they often have big pages like this with a lot of black space around it. So if you're looking for a background, black background, you can take around the item. So this is mostly, the beginning is mostly just like the layouts. They don't have a lot of zoomed in pictures. But they often have stuff like in the rooms that are interesting. Okay, here's an example of a close-up. This is like what, chandelier? They did a close-up here. Can you tell it's a chandelier? Not really. But you see that glorious texture right here? That is lovely. You can use that as a whole background. You can cut it in pieces and add it to your backgrounds. There's so many possibilities. I love it. Alright, so let's skip around to the back, because back usually has a lot more close-ups. Just to give you, because this is very long and I don't want to be like a 5-hour video. Okay, so we have another close-up here. And you can cut this down. This could be edges to a collage, like you can just cut this part out, or this part, or this thing right here, and use it to edge your artwork. That would be interesting. That is interesting. Keep going. Okay, we're getting to the close-ups here. Come on. Okay, so we have some like, I like these, the geometric shape of that mirror is interesting. I'm trying to get to the big close-ups, but see, I haven't looked at this advance, so I should have looked at the magazine advance and flagged some pages. That would have been a smart thing to do, but you're gonna get through this with me. Okay, let's look at this. How lovely is that? It's already distressed. It's a wall, the wallpaper or wall painting or whatever, and there's a lot of texture. Get a little bit closer here. A lot of distress and texture to work with. That would be great as a background. Lovely. Okay, we have some towels here. Okay, here we have some pillows. That could create some texture. Especially if you cut it in such a way you can't tell they're pillows. Pieces of blanket. That would create some lovely texture. See the patterns in these things? Would be great in collage. You don't have to cut the full image, guys. You can take pieces of it where there's texture, like this, and cut little pieces of it and add it to it. That's lovely. That's built-in texture right there. I guess this particular magazine doesn't have the close-ups I was trying to tell you about. Maybe it's in the other magazine, but oh, here we go. This whole page could be a background where you put your main image in the middle, and then this adds a bit of interest towards the side because it's a close-up of all the fibers that come in. Or you can take pieces of it. Look at those fibers. Look at those, the dimension of it. I just think it's interesting. I don't know if you guys do, but I think it's lovely, and I would love to like use some of that. Look at the background here, the curtain. That's lovely. The way it adds little design element to it when it's going up and down. That would be great for a background. Cut little bits and pieces of that. Okay. So I'm not seeing a lot of what I was looking for in this one. So it's lovely. Don't get me wrong. There's lovely stuff. But I was looking for the close-ups to show you the background pages that I would use. I'd probably do more flip through as I'm crafting in this. So if you want to see it as I'm doing it, I will love to do that. But I want to show you exactly what I was talking about. So we're going to end with this one for now. And let's open up the next one. Okay, so we opened up the next one, which is just a modern one. So we're going to see if we have, okay, so this is a close-up. You could cut that whole circle out. and use it, or you can leave this whole background in and add to it. I often like taking a page and just adding to it. These pages are great to do that, and this has a lot of furniture, so you can just cut this out and put a focal image on it. There's so many opportunities with this magazine, or this catalog. There's so many different opportunities. Look at this background of this artwork. Lovely. A lot of my images from Glue Book Volume 1 have come from these magazines, because I just enjoy, look at that, and that. I just enjoy what they have in there. Look at this. This, because they put a lot of artwork in there. Look at this guy. Perfect little images to use. These could be good for inchies over here. Lots of little images you can cut out. I'm going through pretty quickly because I'm trying to find some of the close-up pages. Let's see. I like this. This is a good background. This would be good for inchi or mini glue book, or adding a bunch of these different things on for a big collage, because there's plenty. I love working with those bust statues. They're really fun to play around with. Love that. That's interesting. Come on, give me some close-ups. I just got so excited when I saw these, and I was like, I have to film right away. So I didn't look at them ahead of time. Look at this. Oh my gosh. How gorgeous is that? I love that. There we go. We got some more close-ups here. Some wood close-up. You could cover this area if you don't like this with an image. And look, you got a wood background. So like that right there is pretty cool. Lots of lovely chandeliers in here to cut up, or to cut completely and add to a scenery. Make it a little more fancy. Make them look like part of clothing. Make them into hats. Make them into part of, I don't know. Make them jewelry. There's plenty of opportunities. Oh, look at this one. Marble. The whole thing is just zoomed in. That would be nice to work with. And I love some of these couches. They're gorgeous. Well, not this one, but particularly. But the pleated ones are really gorgeous. I enjoy them. Okay. Giving you a quick look at a quick glance of what these magazines contain. Oh my goodness. How amazing is this background? Oh, I love it. There's so much potential there. This is gorgeous. This could be good for ATC cards and then breaking them down. This is good for a big background. Obviously, it's a bit busy, so you need something that isn't busy to be a focal. But that is lovely. You can do so many different things with this. Look, and there's more on the back. So it's the same thing, so you don't have to like worry too much, I guess. But there's some other ones here that are smaller, but I would probably take the other side because the other side is more full. See, it's a full page. You get more use out of it. This, oh my god, this is what I was looking for. Look at this. Look how gorgeous. Come on, focus. Work. It's been very finicky with me lately. Let's see if I click this. Zoom in. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. All right, let me go back to the other page so you can see the... Ooh. Look at that. Look how interesting it is. Yes. These are some of the things I wanted to share with you. Because I'm going to keep it zoomed in like that because you can see the texture. Look at that texture. And this is mostly artwork, I believe. This is artwork I'm assuming to buy to add to your walls and stuff. To furnish. But look, oh my gosh. They've done all of the work for you on the backgrounds. They're distressed. They have texture. They have interest. And all you have to do is start building upon that. Look how lovely these are. This is great for people who are just starting out as well because you don't know what to do with a blank page. Pop one of these on there and work from there. That makes it much easier for you because then you can start being creative without having that blank page fear. Look at that. Throw this on, add a focal image, start to see that your art is coming together, and then you'll start to become more creative and you won't need it as much. But look how lovely. Look at this. There's so much love in this one. This one is the RH Modern. So if you are going to only subscribe to like one of them, and this one might be the one you need to because it's much smaller than the regular one. But look at how much stuff it has. Oh, it's perfect. All right. So just look at all these pages. I'm not going to run out for a very long time. I probably shouldn't have gotten this because, you know, I'm moving soon. My boyfriend's going to be like, you're getting more magazines? I thought we were getting rid of them. But I had to. These are so amazing. Okay, this is the baby and child. And then the other side says teens. So they probably split the catalog in half. And usually before, I think they separated it. But this one looks like they cut it in half. So this one, we probably, I don't know if we'll get a lot close-up of stuff. But we'll get a lot of more... the way to design it is differently because you want to get the interest of the teens. You want to get the interest of the kids. So this should be fun to work with. Give me a second to open it and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, are you ready? Right off the bat, I love this. Very interesting. It's part of a crib. Look how pretty. And look, and if you, I had made a spread of kids. In one of my pages, they have a lot of cute images of little kids in here to like babies. Look at that. Look how interesting that is. That's just from the background of like a fixture on the background. These guys, you could cut the middle part off. That could be a fairy that you can add a focal image in the middle of it. See, because they're made for kids and teens, they have interesting decorations in there that are lovely to work with. See, like these florals will be great to work with. I absolutely love these balloons. Again, these would be perfect for ATC collages or mini book collages or big collages if you have the big ones. But the little ones could work for inchies and mini collages and ATCs absolutely easily. More chandeliers for people who like chandeliers. Got some pleats there. This is cute. The top of the crib where the canopy comes out is a crown. Look how gorgeous that is. Let me get so you can see the full page. Okay. Look at this. You can cut these out. Use them. That's interesting right there. Look at these chairs. Look how pretty. Cut out that background. this background would be lovely to use as a background. This itself looks very interesting. The wallpaper, look how pretty. Okay, so you see here, I have that owl in my mini stash. But these would be really cute. Cut them out, add them to ATCs or mini books or whatever arting you're doing. These would probably even work for inchies because I have this in my inchy bin. So I could cut those out and they have a little bit of interest in there. Look at this. That's lovely. Big wings, flowers, butterflies. People who love adding wings to their artwork, there's lots of them in this kids one. More butterflies, lots of butterflies here too. So they might be interesting to use all together. Some of them may give you the option of cutting them out separately if they're not all joined. Here we got some more wings back there, and we have some silhouette ballerinas, which are really cool. More wings. Like I said, y'all weren't ready. This catalog is just gorgeous. I love these catalogs. I don't know if someone else did a preview of this or if you've been across it before. And I'm not even sure how I found it initially. But when I used it, it helped me because I was just beginning glue booking. That volume 1 was my first one after my practice glue books. I did a couple practice ones just to kind of play around, and then this was the first one I took seriously and went from cover to cover. And a lot of it was helped by these catalogs because they had so many interesting stuff that I was able to pile along with my magazines and other things I had. Because there were so many interesting elements in this one. So I just wanted to kind of give you a look. I know this video is getting super long, but I know that people also like looking at images, so I wanted to give that option. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up because I know that some people are just starting and they often don't know where to start when they do their glue books. So this is a good place to start. This has a lot of interesting stuff. You can get one of the blurred backgrounds or zoomed in of a fabric or the artwork I was showing in the previous magazine. Then you can take some of these guys, cut him out, add him to the cover of that background. Then you start adding more images, texture, like texture or texture. And then find some words. And then that's a really good way of starting. Look at this. Animals. And I'm talking about cage fish here for a minute. These are all heads of animals. So if you'd like to do what cage fish does and she cuts off those heads and puts them on human bodies. Here we go. Look at that. Lots of little heads to work with. So plenty of ideas, guys. And I just wanted to share mine. I just want to make sure that, here you go, that's interesting, that people who are just starting really just jump in and get started. Because it's so much fun. And it's hard in the beginning because you have that doubt of, am I doing this right? But there is no right way. There's whatever way is right for you. Whatever page interests you. If you enjoy looking at it, then it is the right way. Look at this. Gorgeous. Sorry, you guys are getting it as I'm getting it. So, oh my goodness, look at this. I love it. I'm just geeking out over here. I like that too. Let's see, okay. Oops. Okay, so I'm zooming in. I think at this point we're starting to move into older kids, and then we'll be into teens. I also like these. They have these lovely light up letters for these pages that are gorgeous for en masse. You guys, this is very interesting. I have so much letters because I also am working on an en masse book. I kind of put it aside for a minute while I was doing inchies and stuff. Here we go. But what I was saying, sorry, I have Graves' disease, so I forget. I have brain fog a lot, and I forget what I was saying. Oh, my en masse. I have a small en masse that I'm working on, so I have been like on a letter cutting spree, and I have so many letters now. Look at this. I mean, it's just milk and a toddler's feet, but for some reason that's interesting to me. I don't know what I would do for that, but it's really cute. Yep, you have it again. Don't cry over spilled milk. We have these pleats. You guys should just start requesting it now because it looks like we're going to be bunkered up in our craft room. So you might need something like this to get going. There we go. Zoomed in on some curtain. Okay, now we're in the other side, which is teens. Because it's going to go upside down. So bear with me. Now we're in teens. So these are rugs. Zoomed in on the rugs. Now look at this teen stuff. They add these kind of, I don't know what you would call it. But the style of these things. They have lovely quotes here. On the walls. Letters. More for my en masse. Arrows. You could always use arrows in your artwork. Symbols for those who collect symbols. Sometimes I even look in here, and some of the little images can be very interesting. Oh, I like this actually. Humans of New York. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. It's a photographer taking pictures, I believe, of homeless people and people who live on the streets of New York, and it's very interesting. Like that. More en masse letters. I'm telling you, this catalog is amazing. Are you hyped up yet? Are you ready to go subscribe to? To add a. Here you go. Numbers. Little pieces of interest, artwork, and stuff here. These little Polaroids would be cute in an inchy. This would be cute in an inchy. Crossing fingers. Numbers. Locks. Because we talked about some of the basic images. You can collect clocks, numbers, letters, arrows, butterflies, birds, flowers. A lot of those images you can probably find in here. I mean, you can collect anything, but those are the ones that people tend to gravitate to. Little saying here that could be some nice text on top of a collage. And we're getting to the end here. I promise I will be stopping soon. And if you made it this far, you're just interested like I am, because this video is going to end up super long, but look at that. Gorgeous. Even look at this. Gorgeous. And mass letters. How lovely is this? Feathers. Gorgeous. I'm gonna be saying gorgeous way too many times, but you get the gist. Look at this. Little Polaroids in the background. Little artwork. Got some books. More in mass letters. Little bit of artwork here. I love these mirrors. These like, I don't know if they call them starbursts or sunbursts, but these are gorgeous. That mirror is gorgeous too. Hey, oh no, we're finishing. Look at that. And I think I should end on this page because, hello. So you guys, again, the catalog is RH and their design catalog. If you like any of the images in here and it inspired you to get creative, go on Google search RH catalog and send them over to your place and start to get to working, because I think these are going to inspire a lot of people. They have enough interest in them, and I hope that to see more creative collages and artwork that comes out of this. So let me know if you end up getting it and using some of the stuff. I would love to see what you come up with. Well, thanks for hanging. Bye.